True love gives freedom. We all know the struggle that we fall in love with that girl or with that man. And then at some point we feel tamed. We don't feel free anymore. We lose our sense of identity. We get bored in the relationship. We either want a different girlfriend or we just take it silently and we die. Love does not blossom anymore. Now, how does love blossom? What does love need in order to grow? Space. Love needs space and freedom. Love needs to have the sense of individuality. If we are in a relationship and we are no longer protecting our own individuality and not allowing the other to be an individual, then we are on the best way to kill love. And that is what happens in marriages, in relationships, in all of that. And then we give each other promises for tomorrow that I'm gonna still stay with you. Who can even say that you're gonna stay with them? You see, passion and love is a funny thing because both of them, they need uncertainty. Love needs uncertainty and love needs freedom. If you kill it with all your beautiful promises, you kill love. You're no more in an exchange, in a dialogue, in a sensation of love and where love is growing, because love is very wild, very uncertain. You know, you never know. The love you experience with a girl might be for 6 weeks, it might be for 5 years, it might be for life, but you don't know. You need to be very present and feel where love is guiding you from moment to moment and which sense it wants to grow. Does it want to grow deeper or does it want to grow apart? But be aware that all these promises, they kill the love. And you feel it inside of you. Every time you need to make the commitment and promise for that, you can't. And you kill love and it doesn't ever feel good. You know? Commit to love instead. Commit to be loving. That you become love. You see? I am becoming love. I'm becoming the most loving, enthusiastic version of myself that I can possibly be. And no matter where our paths are going, I'm gonna keep loving you. And I'm gonna keep loving through you. And I'm gonna stay the loving man. I'm gonna be love. No matter what you do to me, no matter if you leave me, no matter what happens, you see. But love needs freedom. And love gives freedom. And it needs the space. You need to stay individuals. You don't need to tell everything to each other, you see. You need to keep your privacy very protected as well. You can't feel as if the other is always interfering in your life, you know. That's the best way to lose touch with yourself, with your mission, with your purpose. And then suddenly both use the relationship to numb their sadness in life, you know, and then they are both lost. They just live mediocre lives. But if you can be alone, if you can remain your individual, you will be way more clear on your path, on your mission, on your purpose. You see, a woman or also a man, they can deceive you and they can distract you, you know. It's important that you always keep your sense of self and sense of purpose within the relationship. You must remember that you were born alone and you are gonna leave this world alone. You are alone. But that's a good thing, that's good news, you know? In this aloneness, you have to find bliss. You have to find joy in being alone. You have to figure out what your life is all about without that person, without anyone. And if you reach that point of blissfulness within your loneliness, your solitude is a better word, then you can give love. Then you are no more depending on them. You're no more dependent on that person. And when you're no more dependent, you can truly give. Who cares if they take it or not? Who cares if they take your love and then they run away? You don't need them. Imagine that you are not in need anymore of that. And that's because you were remaining an individual. You were staying with yourself. You had your freedom to explore yourself, to express yourself. Because the greatest love is fullest freedom of expression of the self. That is full love, you see. So encourage in yourself the fullest expression of love, and encourage in the other the fullest expression of love. You never own the girl. You never own her. Okay? So let her be wild and free and individual. You lose control about her. Lose the absolute certainty if she's ever going to choose you again or if she's going to cheat on you. Do not be certain about it if you want love to blossom. Let her be what she is and love her in that what she is. And tell her to love you in what you are. And that's how you both explore the energy of love, but without these awkward attachments. That's how love can grow really, really deep. Love gives freedom. And if it does not give freedom, it is not true love. I have to learn this the hard way. And I am still learning this so much. Everybody is. But that's what we're here for, right? Let me know in the comments how you let love be love. How you are not losing yourself in a relationship. How you remain an individual. How you help the other to become more an individual in that togetherness, a more free version of themselves in that relating. And I don't like the word relationship. I like the word relating. Relating focuses on love itself, on amplifying love in that relating. Relationship is a contract. It is now we are this and that is stagnation. Every time you have a contract of how long or a marriage or this, you are killing love. Relationships kill love. That's why you see all of those couples, they are still together, yeah, they're doing stuff together, but there is not the energy of aliveness, of play, of presence in there anymore. They're just together because once they made the decision that they are now girlfriend and boyfriend or husband and wife. And that's why they stay together. But they are no more aware of the energy of love. They're no more aware of where love is expanding and changing because they're scared of it. Because if they actually commit to love, to the energy of love, feeling where love is going from moment to moment, they might figure out that love is running wild and free. That love can change and can expand their boundaries and expand their preconceived notions about love and relationship, that it can, destroy it. And it destroys the ego that needs, the ego that wants the other person to be a certain way and to respond a certain way and to love in a certain way. That is what true love is gonna do. It rips you apart, it rips the ego apart, you see. It kills the ego layer by layer until you're naked and free in this world without any concept about what things have to be, but with an absolute openness about life, about this moment. But that is way wilder, I understand. But the beauty in that is, and let me tell you that, the beauty in that is, you are never knowing the other person. You always see them fresh and new. You're not taking them for granted. You see that your partner itself is an ever changing and evolving being. If they commit to love and bliss, they will always change and they will always explore and expand. And that's what you want for them, because this is the freedom you have given to yourself. And once you have given yourself that self-love to go and expand and explore and be your most passionate self, then you let them do the same. And then you become both students of love. And you're in that classroom, in that divine classroom, you're together. And you're just seeing where love is going, where love is slowly flowing. And that's beautiful. that takes the ego to transcend. Again, let me know about relationships. I want to talk about that. If you have questions, anything that is on your heart, if you have a heartbreak that you go through, I went through that. If you have something you struggle with, let me know. I want to make a video. I'm always reading the questions and I want to help. I want to help with my experience that I got, but also with all of the things that I'm still investigating myself in. Let's be in this together, shall we?